Hey, how's it going today? We are on our way to a Cars and Coffee event. Got my trusty co-pilot with me. So we kind of got a busy day today. So we're going to this Cars and Coffee event. Never been to it. It's a pretty big deal. It's a Little Rock Cars and Coffee. So usually a pretty good turnout. So we're going to go check that out. And then I've got some work to do on this car. But the purpose of this video really is going to do a recap of the C6 build. I'm calling phase 1 done. So we'll kind of go through what that was. Surprisingly, you'll never guess this, but I actually had a budget.
Really?
Yes, I had a budget. I'm not going to say what it was in front of you. She never watches the videos anyway.
Yes, I do.
But we'll go through what we've done to this car to kind of get it, get it ready for for a multi-purpose car. So obviously I drive it. I don't drive it every day, but I drive it. But I wanted to have a car that I could go to the track with, one car I could autocross with, one car I could take to the drag strip, and have it be not great at any one thing, but have it be competent at all those things. So I think we've accomplished that. I haven't hit an autocross event yet, but looking forward to doing that. But so we'll go ahead and we'll kind of recap and kind of go through what I've done to this car and what I'm into it total for the build. So I think you'd be a little surprised. It really wasn't as bad as you would think. So. And almost forgot, we are going to have a C8 on this channel. I'm not going to tell you who it is or what it's going to be yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to go through the entire ordering process. So a deposit has been put down on a car at Kerbeck out in New Jersey. So we've got a C8 coming to the channel. Super excited about that. But what we're going to do is we'll go through the whole ordering process, detail out the costs, and then obviously you just kind of wait for the car to arrive. So pretty exciting stuff there too as well. But now we are on our way to Cars and Coffee. Okay, so as you have probably seen on videos before, people leaving Cars and Coffee, making a lot of noise, doing their thing. Well, we like to do it the opposite way. We like to come in hot. So we're gonna check this out. So we're going to do a project review on the C6. We'll talk about what we spent. So what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description. Sorry, I got my computer because we've got enough stuff. I'll never remember what it was, so I'll make sure I catch everything on here. So I'll put a link in the description about the first video when I kind of announced the project, what we were doing, and then we'll kind of take it from there. So. What I was trying to do with this car was I was trying to actually build pretty much an all-purpose car, something that I could go through. It's not going to be great at any one thing, but it's going to be competent at several things. So I wanted to be able to take the car and autocross it. I wanted to be able to take the car and put it on the track, and I wanted to be able to take the car and run it the drag strip and have it be, just have it, like I said, it's not going to be great at any one thing, but it's certainly going to be competent. So starting off, first thing we did is obviously bought the car. So the car was $20,000. So went up to Wisconsin, found this car. It had 72,000 miles on it, but it also had a lot of engine mods done already done to it. So I kind of helped out our cause a little bit. So we had the engine mods, and that certainly helped out. So the first thing we did was we did the shocks and the sway bars. So I went with Johnny O'Connell sway bars. See those down there, and went with Bilstein shocks. So that was $987. Now, then the next mod we did was the Corbeau race seats. See those there. These are the fixed back Evolution X or Evolution 10. I'm going to say X just because. And these seats are really, really nice. We took the trip, if you saw the video, took the trip to Kentucky in it, my son and I. 3 days, 1,200 miles, and really pretty comfortable, so not bad at all. So then I bought some other stuff too, which we'll kind of go through. Since the car initially sat outside, I bought a car cover. That was $120. I bought a nice outdoor cover. Got the mud flaps. I got the GM mud flaps. So you can see those right there on the front, and or the rear and the front there. Those were $85. I bought clear bra, so I bought a clear bra kit off of eBay. This is one of those that's already pre-cut and ready to go, so we put that on. That was, and then the wrap for the hood, wrap for the top, and the halo there. That was $320. So I'll turn the lights on this time and do it. So we got the wrap. Did a partial bra. I bought the kit off of eBay. Guys that go and they'll pre-cut them, so I went on pretty easy. That and the wrap for the hood was $320. Also did the top and part of the halo, so it's $320. We did the LED tail lights, so did those. Those I like those. So obviously got the black, the darkened covers, and the LED tail lights really kind of show up pretty well. Did the same thing with the side markers. So put red LEDs in those. Really kind of like the detail of that. Kind of gets rid of the red and the yellow on the side of the car and lets everything flow. So the tail lights were $281, and the side marker lights were $169. Then get to some of the aero pieces. So we got the big wang. This is actually I think it's a C-bond, actual real carbon fiber, fully adjustable, really, really nice piece. Found it on Craigslist for $350, and then it cost me $300 to have it installed by the body shop because I wanted it to. It just was, I didn't want to be drilling on my own car. That was a little unnerving, so didn't want to have my first one be on my car. So we hired that out. Got the splitter and the skirts. Got the skirts and splitter from Extreme Online Store, and we wrapped those in the same carbon fibers we have on the hood and the top. The skirts look great. Splitter, I don't like it. It doesn't work for my application. I don't know why, but it just doesn't fit. So we'll be replacing that splitter. But so we have that. So that was $290. And then what I ended up doing was I replaced the rear spring. So the rear transverse spring, I replaced it with a Z06, a C6 Z06 spring. So that was $890 altogether. So buying the spring and the labor to install it. I didn't install it myself because you got to drop the control arms, and the car needs to be realigned and everything else. So I just had them go ahead and do it, make it a little easier. Also allowed us to drop the car. Part of the problem with the previous spring is that the bolts were stripped. So I couldn't drop the car, and I really wanted to drop it. So that, and it also helps with the handling. So it helps quite a bit. So when I had them realign the car, I had them put a track alignment on it. So I'm anxious to get out to autocross or a road course event and see what it was. So our total investment here, like I said, there's some stuff on there that's not I wouldn't consider necessarily help it with track stuff, but you know, it was just kind of gosh darn it, I'll do the whole cost of this thing so we can just kind of see what it was, and doing this one-handed is clearly more complicated than I'm capable of handling. So my budget for this car was $25,000. So including the car and then all the pieces, I wanted to be able to get to this point for $25,000. And my subtotal is $24,892. So really not too bad for what we've got. You know, I've got a car. Actually, the body is in great shape. Paint's in nice shape. The driveline has had some mods. Headers, cat delete. It's got a cold air intake and a tune. You know, so that piece was all done. Had the Willwood brakes on it too in the front, so that was also a nice little bonus when I bought the car. So really, for less than $25,000, we got a pretty nice car, pretty capable car. So I'm anxious to kind of get it thrashed around. So what I'm going to do, I got a couple more things I want to do. I want to get, I won't get into all that. I got a couple more projects I want to do to this car, which will kind of take us above that $25,000, but you know, it'll still be within that range, not too far off because they're not big projects. So really, all in all, pretty happy with how the car's turned out. It's been a lot of fun. Certainly, it's a lot of fun. Love that manual. Love driving it. It makes all the right noises and everything else. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. We'll, like I said, we'll be spending a lot more time, hopefully, hitting the track and just enjoying the car. Phase 2 for the car, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll probably look for some drag radials to help with the drag strip. If you saw my drag strip video, I think I fried my clutch out. So obviously a clutch is going to be happening pretty soon. So that'll be a pretty big ticket item. But you know, it's one of those things you just have to do. Hopefully I can get this thing, I can limp this thing through this year and get some events in before I have to replace the clutch. I'm trying to be careful with that. So clutch. You know, drag radial setup, and then we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into the motor. I typically like to go with big cams and get the heads done, but we'll see, because I'm not sure with certainly with autocross and even with maybe some of the track stuff, the road course stuff, big cams aren't necessarily the best way to go. Makes it kind of hard in those slow corners. So I'll just have to see where we decide to go with it. But all in all, pretty happy with the car. Having a lot of fun with it, enjoying it. Have enjoyed building it. Have enjoyed sharing with you guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. And if you don't subscribe to the channel. We got a lot more coming on this car. Obviously, we got still some stuff to do on the C7. And I've got a truck now. So we got a truck that we're going to be doing some builds on that. I'll do a video on that. We'll talk about what we're going to do to that thing. It's a pretty sweet truck. So we'll be working on that. And like I said, thank you very much. Enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun sharing this with you guys. If you like, grab some merch. Pick it up, CorvettePosse.com. Put the link in the description down there. Check it out. Thanks a lot and have a great day.